Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So the Deathwing developers put out a small little preview up on their YouTube channel the other day, and it was showing off some of the features that's going to be coming in the Enhanced Edition. Now for those of you who don't know what the Enhanced Edition of Space Hulk Deathwing is, basically what they've been doing over these past couple of months, they've been improving Deathwing to add all new features, all new stuff. You've probably seen that they've already added the Chaplain class. That's a new class that's been added, but this is mainly for the big release which is coming on consoles later this year. I've been told that it's got to be this year. I've heard nothing else, like it's being pushed back to next year as of yet, but I'm definitely certain that it's definitely going to be out this year, probably around November-ish, December-ish, I would probably say. They haven't given a date on when, but it's definitely going to be this year. So like I said before, the Enhanced Edition is basically improving the base game, adding a lot of new things. As you just seen then, we had some bolter improvements. So what that does now, you can actually customize your actual bolter in game, well, weapons in game, let's say. Let's not just say the bolter. This is just showing off a variant of what you can do with a certain gun in the game. So he added like a bayonet to it. There's all skins and all that kind of stuff there. And I must stress and add this, this is not like paid content or anything. They've stated on their Twitter that all this is going to be earned in game. So the more stuff you do in game means the more stuff you can actually unlock for your weapons in game. Now this is absolutely brilliant news for me, because this is the kind of stuff that I've been wanted for Deathwing for so long. I wanted customization. I wanted something to work towards, because the problem that I found with Space Hulk Deathwing is that you play the multiplayer, it's fun, it's good, but after a couple of times it's like, okay, I'm a bit bored now, there's nothing really for me to do. And it was the same thing with like the single player experience. I absolutely love the single player experience. I've said this so many times that this game captured the essence of what 40k is for me. They captured that grim dark feeling like no other 40k game has done before. But when you got to the end of that process of playing the game, it was like, okay, I'm pretty much bored now. There's not really much for me to do. So hopefully this method will bring people back and get people back playing the game, because it is a great game, and I've personally noticed that there's been a big drop off of players playing the multiplayer game, and rightly so, because there's not really much there to keep you going. Now the video, what you watched at the start, is going to be a new series of videos that they're going to be releasing on a weekly basis, showing off some of the features of the Enhanced Edition. Now I'm really looking forward to seeing the rest of them. They haven't sent me any of them at all. Of course, I was alerted to this video by one of the developers, because I'm a big Deathwing fan. I've probably made that point from the start of my channel. I love playing this game. It's one of probably my favourite 40k games. Now, what I'm hoping to see in the future of these videos is a variant of more stuff added. One of the big things I would like in this game is to have something that brings me back to the game, not just the weapon wise, but I would like to see maps. I would love to see player added skins, maybe Steam Workshop if that's possible. I know Eternal Crusade has just got the okay for the Steam Workshop, so I'm wondering if maybe these devs can maybe try and get the okay. I know I've had this little bit of debate with people before about adding like Imperial Fist skins, Black Templar skins, you know, Blood Angel skins, all that kind of stuff, and then people say, well, that takes away from what it's called, Space Hulk Deathwing. But on a player basis, I think that will attract more people in, because I'm not saying that these skins have to be involved in the single player campaign, but I would really think it's a good idea to introduce it into the multiplayer campaign. I would personally love to go around and play as an Imperial Fist or a Blood Angel, you know, or even a Space Wolf online, just to have, you know, like a nice little skin just to show off, you know, I'm playing as my favourite chapter. And this can be applied to weapons as well. I know there's a lot of weapons that haven't yet been added into the game. Some of the Deathwing, some weapons which have not been added. The name escapes me at the moment, but it's like a flail kind of thing, which is in the model set. I'm sorry, I can't even remember the name off the top of my head at the moment, but that hasn't been added, so I wonder if there's room to add more weapons. And again, if they do get the go-ahead for the Steam Workshop, again, this is just Fantasyland at the moment, but if they do get the go-ahead to maybe add Steam Workshop or anything along those lines, then maybe, you know, the actual player content can start adding that stuff in, because I think at the end of the day, and I've I've experienced this since from when I started gaming, and this is going back years and years now. I am quite old. But mods and like player made content for me kept games alive. I know a lot of the new generation of gamers are just used to like DLCs and stuff, but I'm a gamer who grew up in like Battlefield 1942 with like the Desert Combat mod and stuff like that, and those were some of the best gaming experiences of my life because it was all player made content. This player made content kept games alive. There's actually one game that is more or less still doing this, and that is Arma Free, and that game is basically a modder's paradise. You can basically make anything in that game, and because they allow modders to do that, I buy their official expansions as soon as they come out because I want to support them for actually having a game where it supports the community to make their own content. So I think, well, I'm hoping that some more of the 40k developers and more so the Deathwing developers see the advantages of getting the community involved and having them bring content to the actual table. And again, this advances to the maps and stuff like that, which I just spoke about. Is that the maps in this game are fantastic. I absolutely love all the maps that they've done in this game. I think my personal favourite is the Black Templar ship. I've said this so many times. I can just get lost on that map just looking at all the little stuff. The attention to detail on these maps are probably some of the best I've ever seen in a video game. I may be a bit biased because I'm a 40k fan, but I'm really hoping that they add more of this kind of content to the game because the maps are just beautiful. So I'm hoping that it's not just weapons and it's not just, you know, this customizable, you know, getting points and spending it to make your weapons look fancy. I want new maps and stuff like that. And in my dream / wonderland, I think the best scenario for me to have would be to have player made maps. I know this game is on Unreal, so I know the Unreal Engine is quite a daisy to master if you're new to like getting started. I think everyone who I know who was a modder has had experience working in Unreal. Again, this may be down to the license. Maybe they can't release mod tools. I'm not too sure how it's all involved. But if they could get like player content made maps and stuff like that and push that out, I think this game would become one of the most popular 40k games out there because there'll be just a massive stream of content, more so with the assets that are in the game to actually make these maps as well, because like I said, the attention to detail is amazing. All the just look at just play this game and open a door and watch how the big metal doors open, or the little cogs going back and forth and stuff like that. That kind of stuff just absolutely blows my mind, and I know it may seem daft to some people, but for me, the attention to detail in that is just superb. So hopefully we'll get more content on the level of maps and all that kind of stuff. All in all, this is a much welcomed update. I must add, because I don't think I spoke about this, is that the actual Enhanced Edition itself, if you've got the game on PC, it's just got to be an update. It's got to be a huge update that you download. You don't have to pay anything at all. You know, there's no cash involved in the Enhanced Edition for PC. Of course, when it comes out on console, the game you got to get for console is Space Hulk Deathwing Enhanced Edition. But for us PC people, it's just an update. And we get that content for free, where they have to pay for the Enhanced Edition game. You know, it's not two separate games. I should make that clear. It's just Space Hulk Deathwing Enhanced Edition. It's just a nice spicy new name with all new brand new content added to the game. So that is me done. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope I've shared some information. If you've got any thoughts or feedback or anything about Space Hulk Deathwing, is it still not working for you? Do you love the game? Have you got any ideas, suggestions, anything like that? Any questions at all? Leave them below in the comment section. I will do my best to answer them and help you out if you need any help. I know the developers are watching this video as well. I'm hoping the developers are watching this video. So if you've got any questions for them, leave it below in the comment section, and maybe they'll respond to you and give you some advice, or just make a note of a suggestion or something like that. So thank you for watching the video. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Have a great day, and well, what day is it today? It's Thursday today. Friday, so the weekend is closing in and we shall be purging gloriously. So thank you all for watching the video, and I shall see you all very, very soon. See you now, brothers, and bye bye.